Hey there, welcome to Bentley Guitar. Today we're going to take a look at the classic James Brown song, I Got You, I Feel Good. The song is really fun to play. Let's take a look. Alright, so let's start off with this D7 chord. Looks like a C chord, but we're adding our little finger here to the G string on the 5th fret. This is actually the horn part, but the guitar part itself is pretty sparse, so it's going to sound better if we play the horn part. And of course, that's always fun to do anyways. It's cool. So what we're doing is going to play this chord first, and then we're going to play it a half step lower and back up again like this. So it sounds like this. And then the actual guitar part goes pop, pop. If we count that, we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Do it slowly. So this song is based on a blues. It's a funky blues. D7's our 1 chord. We go next to G7, which is the 4 chord of the blues. It's based on what a D7 looks like. This D7 chord you do down here, if you do this and bar, it's part of the cage system. This D form of G7. Same thing applies here. We're going to go. It's a little triangle. Your first finger added here to the D string. So far we have this slowly. Into the 4 chord. Back to the 1 chord. Now this is the 5 chord of the key of D. These are all dominant chords. Again, it's a D7 form for A7, and then back here to the 5th fret. So there was 7th fret twice, and then the 5th fret twice. Then we have this little turnaround hook. What this is a D7 arpeggio, and then adding the 9 at the top. So it's a D9 chord spelled out. A5, D4, D7, G5, and roll up to B5 like that. This guy's all syncopated. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So far all together we have. Okay, and then the same thing happens again. The next verse / chorus, it's kind of like a Beatles song. The chorus and the verse is sort of the same. They're like verse and chorus together. Then it goes to a B section, as James Brown would call the bridge, right? Now this part's played by the horns also. This little hook, what it is based off of the minor pentatonic scale that you know and love. Play this D12 first. First finger on high E10, down to B13, to B10, to B13, to B10, and then G10 with a slight bend. Slight blues bend, so it's... Again, this is also syncopated on the upbeat. I'll show you that hook up close here. We have so now we go into the B section, or the bridge, as James would call it, and this is all going to be on the downbeat. We're starting with this G9 chord. These are cool chords to play, funky chords. Second finger D5, first finger G4. Your little finger goes on B6, and your third finger goes on high E5, like that. It's kind of a weird configuration if you're not used to that. It's like your hands used to playing that chord. So this is all going to be on the downbeat. And that's the 4 chord of the key again, but it's a 9th chord this time. It's G9. Then we drop down to this D9 chord. What that is, 3rd finger is going to be on the 5th fret from the G string down like this. You wrap it straight against the fret. 1st finger on D4, 2nd finger on A5. It's a D9 chord, and these are all also on the downbeat. Back to the G9 chord. And then this A9. So it's a bridge, 8 measures, standard bridge, or B section in this case as well. So that's that part. And back to the verse again, verse slash chorus. Right to the breakdown. Bridge again. Hit that chord one time. And then it goes back into the verse again. The turnaround hook again, and then another verse. Now this time there's a tag. It does this, and then the hook. Back to it's a 5 chord to the 4 chord, hook again, then the 5 chord again, 4 chord twice, and then the same hook. Then it goes down a D minor pentatonic scale, and everybody grinds it on that note, and he screams, and it just sets a D9, and that's the end of the song. All right, so when you're playing these chords, try to strum the middle 4 strings. You want your pick to travel all the way to the B string. And the same thing with this too, on this chord. The horn section is playing that part. They're actually, I think, playing 2 notes of that dominant 7th chord. But that's the idea. That's the sound you get, these 4 strings. So slowly, that's that part. This part slowly again is... And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And here's the turnaround again. The bridge section is this G9 chord to the D9 chord. Back to this G9 chord. And then an A9. There's a second part going on during the bridge. The horns go like, they play this chord first, they play, and then they go doo, 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 something like that in the background. It's going on also. But that's the second part. So then we have the song structure is chorus, chorus, breakdown, bridge, chorus, breakdown, bridge, chorus, chorus, tag, tag. And then the third tag has this, again, walk up through the D9 chord and then back down this pentatonic scale. And this guy also is from the D minor pentatonic scale as well. So that's pretty much kind of almost the same riff as this. It's a very well written song. So much fun to play this. If you play weddings or you do a lot of blues gigs, the song comes up all the time. I end up playing the song constantly. So it's a great one to have in your arsenal to be able to perform and pull it off and play this song. So thanks so much for watching the lesson. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you at the next lesson.